Okay, so you've got a photo where maybe your subject is really small in the photo and you want to crop that photo down to make the subject appear much bigger. Or maybe you have a photo that you want to enter into an exhibition where your photo needs to be a certain size. Or uploading it to your website or social media, again, it needs to be a specific aspect ratio. So how do you actually crop your images to that size? That's what we're going to be talking about in this video. So let's get started. Okay, so we are now in Adobe Lightroom Classic on my desktop computer, and I'm just going to show you how to use the crop tools in here. These settings are also available in any other version of Lightroom that you have as well. So the crop tool is just in this toolbar on the right hand side inside the develop mode or edit mode, depending which version of Lightroom you are using. And it's just this first tool here. So I'm just going to click on that to open the crop overlay and all the crop tools. Now, when this opens, you will see that I actually have some bars here, just lines going across my image to show a rule of thirds overlay. So you can actually turn this overlay on and off with this little tool overlay button down the bottom here. So I've currently got it set to always. You can set it to auto so that it's there when you start changing the crop, but when you let go of your mouse, it's not there. Or you can have it so it's never on. I like to leave mine on always. Of course, it's up to you how you want to do it. To simply resize your image, you can just click and drag on the corner or the side of your picture, and that can just drag in and out to change that size. Now you will notice at the moment as I change this, that is staying in the same aspect ratio. So if we go back over to this tool section on the right here, you'll see that we've actually got a little line called aspect, and we've got a padlock there. So I have that padlock is currently locked, which means it is locking my aspect ratio. So it is keeping it at the original aspect ratio to what the photo was taken. So you can see the word original there. So again, you've got a drop down menu here. You can choose from many different aspect ratios, and you can also enter in a custom aspect ratio if you want a specific ratio for your image. So let's say I want to make this a square image. I can choose the 1:1 ratio, and you can see when I clicked on that, it instantly changed it to a square ratio. And again, I can just drag that in and out to change exactly where I want that to be. So I might want, say, something like that for my aspect ratio. What you can do also is just check up in the navigator here. It gives you a preview of how that image is going to look. So that's always a good way just to check where or how your image is going to look. Now, if you don't want a specific aspect ratio, you can just undo the padlock, and now you'll see that I can literally just drag that shape to any shape that I want it to be. The final section of this crop tool is the angle. Now, this is really useful if you say have a horizon line that you want to make sure is perfectly straight in your image. You can actually just click on this tool and you can draw a line anywhere on your image. So I'm just going to make the stalk of this plant straight. So as you can see, I have just drawn a line down that stalk, and now it has rotated my image so that I have that stalk nice and straight in the image. You've also got a little slider bar here, so you can just drag that backwards and forwards to rotate your image as you want to as well. Then if you're not happy, you've got the reset button down the bottom here, so you can just hit reset and that will automatically take it back to the original crop that you had it in. Okay, so that was the crop tool. I know that was just a quick overlay of how to use it. I hope that you have found that useful. If you have any questions, make sure you drop them in the comments for me. If you have enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel to get more videos on how to improve your photos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye bye.